All right, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Shadow Smokes Legion in the Shadow Podcast. I'm your host Tony the Story Assassin, and today, of course, we have very late and Puppy Rick, and kind of late but not sure what's going on, Eric. So
I wasn't late.
you were late. By the time you got
No.
here, it's over 10, so you were late. Either you're
No,
early or you're late.
I wasn't late.
I was just playing with my phone, just passing time and lost track of time.
All right. Let's. Okay. Anyway, light up a cigar. Let's talk about some stuff because I got big plans. Well, not really big plans, small plans, but I want to smoke some new cigar today. And I actually got some these Camacho 2025 limited edition to smoke.
I was looking at that the other day.
I have to. For Camacho, it's quite expensive. For
Yeah.
this thing.
Is it like $20 or $18?
I don't remember what I bought it for. I bought a 5-pack, and I was like, because I was gonna buy the whole thing. I was like, why if it doesn't taste good, Especially now I have a lot of cigars to smoke. It's $17.50 MSRP.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, for Camacho, that's pretty surprising.
So that's quite a bit for Camacho. And what it is Mexican San Andreas wrapper, Honduras binder, and Honduran and Dominican filler. As I already told you, this information pretty much means nothing. Nothing. A lot of time I don't even see people put San Andreas on there anymore. They just say Mexican. It's just Mexican now. It's not even San Andreas, it's just Mexican. So, all right. Today was a hell of a day for me, I think. My throat not doing well because of pollen, tree pollen, and the heat.
Oh,
We're like 102 degrees today. How high was it in New Jersey today?
It hit 108.
Yeah, it was really hot. Really, I felt ill like starting in the morning. It was bad. So
yeah, I know how you feel. I was basically stuck in my house the whole entire weekend purposely.
Well, then I have to go out after that. Like I bought a car today, so I had to go out.
Well, yeah,
that was this.
When I stepped out Saturday, I was in my uncle's backyard, and the whole entire day I'm just scratching my nose and eyes are watering because I don't know, with the heat, it just activates your allergies.
Yep. It's just everything just magnified. Oh shit! Like I can't even get a good handle of everything. This cap is spicy. For Mexican, it's spicy. It's like chili pepper.
Okay.
Wait. Is there some did I miss something? Is San Andreas supposed to be spicy? Or did they just decide to? That's actually quite spicy. It tastes like somebody wiped some like chili mayo over it. It's like this warm spicy. I haven't let up.
You haven't let it up and say it's spicy?
It's spicy. Just tasting it is spicy. I didn't even take a draw. This was not a draw. This was just literally put my lip on it. It's spicy.
Oh. My uncle will love that then. He's a very spicy person when it comes to cigars.
No, I'm not kidding. This thing is spicy the moment that I didn't even take a draw yet. Like my front of my lip is spicy. Hey, it burns. Holy shit. What? All right. While I'm lighting this up, I got a question. Is there an actual difference between Mexican San Andreas and Mexican San Andreas tobacco?
Huh?
Well, Mexican San Andreas tobacco came from Mexican San Andreas.
Do you mean like the wrappers and like into the binder? Like, what do you mean?
I'm kind of confused of what the question was going to be. Because Mexican San Andreas is San Andreas, right? And that's a location where they had the tobacco, so they call it Mexican San Andreas. But it's just the tobacco that's what it is. There's only
Just against San Andreas and San Andreas. San Andreas. You put an AS to it.
San Andreas. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a spelling. No, it's the same stuff. It's American. It's like aluminum and aluminium.
Or how we say German, but in Germany they say Deutschland. And or Dominicans, we say Dominican Republic. Over there is República Dominicana. It's just different ways of saying it.
Yeah, tomato, basically. Yeah, American English. That's how it is. It's never a consistent rule. Never a grammar. I like here's the thing, right? When I was in college, and the one thing that we all agree is that even the English major professor make mistakes and continue to argue about certain grammar rules.
Yeah.
Right? I can understand mathematics. You can argue about certain ways to solve things because there's more than one way to solve things, right? But we always agree that even English major professors in English will still argue with another professor about grammar.
Yep. There, and there. You got here and here. And then you have right or you're right.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't even know. Yeah, let me get a hand model on this cigar first. Hand modeling. It's a very new things, Okay, so today I got to think because well, obviously I bought a beta car finally. It took me a while, and got to a point where start to piss me off a little bit. So I just go, you know what? I'm just gonna go and buy it, and I bought a car. That got me to try to kind of think about this because then my wife asked me like, so how does this car actually improve life, life standard? I was like, because Eric drives a big car. Eric drives a GLE. It's quite big. It fits 15 Erics in there. It's not small. It literally, it's got everything that he needs in his life to live his life, minus a stair. That car, you can't get in there without climbing there. So it's missing a stair, but it's got everything that he needs, right? He goes to work. He moves around. He he can go meet other cigar lounges and stuff like that, all in one car. In fact, I think that he told me he moved to cigar fridge in his car.
Yes, I did. Yep.
In one trip.
Yep.
I can't even fit half or one in my car. So, and okay, I do have another SUV, which is like think of it as like almost a crossover size, a Tucson, and that was small. Okay, for small trips, okay, it's not a big deal. But now that we have puppies and have things that shoes I want to get, furniture and all that stuff, and cigars, I start to think, maybe a bigger car will do better for me.
Makes sense.
Okay, dry box and smoking. Yeah, you got to dry box it. So it's even better for me. So she's like, okay, once you get the car, what are you gonna do? The first thing I'm gonna do is put a fridge in the car. I'm gonna put a cigar fridge in the car. Because that's one of the reasons why I got that car is because there's an outlet in the back of the car. You can plug you can fridge in there. So I'm gonna plug a fridge in there.
You
Now
know,
here's the question though.
my car have that too.
Yeah. Most high-end SUV will have cars plug in the back, right? So here's a question, right?
It
Eric, do you
doesn't work
keep-
if you turn off your car.
It kind of does.
It doesn't work.
It does.
It does not work.
Does it still have like
Depends on
low
the car
power?
model. Do you have
Yeah.
a like second battery?
You don't go through all that.
But anyways,
You're gonna drain your battery.
well,
Most
even,
times cigars.
okay. Even if you didn't, right? Let's say you carry your cigar, you drive to the next destination. The fridge will already have some coolness in there and insulated. So it will last you a couple hours before the temperature starts to change.
Tony's gonna be
Right.
broken down in the middle of a highway. He's like, "Damn it!" But I have cigars.
But
Honey.
here's the thing, right? For majority of the time, it's not gonna bother me all that much. In fact, the winter time, I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Right? Wintertime, I just need an insulated box. Right? But the summertime, a little bit coolness is actually not bad. Right? Like,
Yep.
how do you guys deal? Like Rick, you don't really drive, so it's not a problem for you, right? But like Eric, during the summertime, actually no, Eric, you wouldn't bother Eric either because he never drives with cigars. He doesn't carry cigar no matter where he goes.
Tell the truth, my my armrest compartment is cooled. It have air going through it.
Yeah, but
So-
that's not enough to, you know.
It's not hot in my car whatsoever. Like the cigar never get hot, even if I carry it, because like I said, the armrest compartment, cold air travel through it when I turn on my AC.
I get that. I get that. But like, if you do, right, outside is 100 something degrees, that AC in the compartment will only last so much because it's not insulated.
Well, I got
So if
AC.
you look-
I never rode on a window, so my car is always cool
But
when I'm
it's-
driving.
when you're driving, yeah. Obviously, when I'm driving, it's always cool too.
Yeah. So what,
I'm talking about when,
what's the deal?
let's say you go into work. You're going to work.
I'm not gonna carry cigar. Why the hell do I need to carry a cigar with me?
Well, that's the thing. Because I use that as a time reference, right? Let's say you're going to meet up a friend, or you're going to see a lounge.
Okay.
Right? You drive over there, it's gotta be cold, right? But let's say
Okay.
you bought 2 boxes. One
Uh-huh.
box is for this lounge, the other box is for next lounge.
Okay.
Outside is 100 degrees.
Uh-huh.
When you go in the first place, bringing one box in, your second box is literally heating up over time.
You a wild for thinking too much about that shit, dude.
So when you come out, the cigar will be like 90 degrees.
Okay.
Or
And
going back
aren't
to
you
the
the
point I
one?
said
See,
before.
this is all fucked up, right? Because aren't you the one that say heat don't fucking matter?
No, like storage heat don't matter. But like when you're about to smoke it, it kind of does matter, right?
Oh, okay.
Because
Because
it'll be soft. It'll
my-
be softer.
I remember you saying when you get your shit
storage don't matter.
delivered. I know when you get your shit delivered, smoke it away. It doesn't matter how hot it is.
Yes, and that's correct. I'm just saying that's problem. That's at that part is preference, right? Because the cigar is not gonna go bad.
Okay.
The cigar is not gonna
Now,
go
now
bad.
you're worrying about it though. Like,
No,
okay.
the cigar is not gonna go bad, but it's a convenience of like, hey, I
I,
have.
I
like,
don't
you know,
think it would make that big of a deal. So she was not in the freaking car for like 5 hours.
well, that really depends. But like, because
And plus,
Well-
if you have the fridge, you're gonna install a second battery.
there is a
Okay,
second
yeah.
battery in there.
That's your plan.
Well, it's not my plan, but I feel like I could do something like that now. Because what Shiza want to do is being able to go camping.
Okay.
If I'm going to camping, wouldn't I bring a small fridge with cigars and drinks?
True.
Well, usually people bring cooler, but okay.
Or I can bring a cooler too, but like there are cooler that's like, passive cooling or active cooling.
Usually
Or-
people just put ice in it.
Or going back to the point I
Well,
said
you
before,
can't, but you can't
gets
put the
broken
ice
down-
in there if you got to put cigar in there.
if it gets broken down and he calls AAA and AAA's like, "Oh, we got to be there
Okay,
in an
so
hour."
I think you worry about it.
All right, an hour?
It make
Take your time.
No difference.
Right? Like you wouldn't like if you have ice in there, you wouldn't put cigar in there. Right? If I'm carrying that much, I bring a bag or backpack. No cigar will stay in the car. No, but then like obviously going to camping is all about go to the site, set up barbecue, and then have cigars and sit there while watching people running away from you and stuff like that. No.
Yeah, but I don't think it.
Yes, glamping. Let's say glamping. Even glamping, I need to bring shit.
I don't know,
I-
man. That's all you. I don't know because the way I do it, I would just bring a cooler and then put ice in it. I don't
Okay.
care about the cigars.
Let's say
You know what I'm saying?
let's say I bring a cooler. I still need a space for cooler, right?
Well, no, that's why you have a trunk.
Right. But my current car's trunk is not big enough.
Well, I'm not talking about your current car.
Yeah, so I need a bigger car.
Well, I didn't say nothing about you not getting a bigger car. I think it's a great idea. I think it's awesome that you have an SUV now, and it's a good looking one as well.
It's not my
It's
first
like
SUV. This is my second SUV.
Yeah, but you're like an actual SUV.
The other one is also SUV.
It's a midsize. Well, this one's a midsize, but it's bigger midsize.
Yeah, the other one is compact SUV. This
Yeah, I
one
think
is
it's
a midsize
compact. Yeah,
SUV.
there you go. Compact is it's like a bigger hatch. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta understand this. I bought that compact SUV thinking that you gotta use it to carry like freaking tree branch and shit.
I mean, you could carry tree branch and anything. It's just a branch, bro.
No, in Massachusetts, you had to do winter cleaning, spring cleaning. They are everywhere, and it's like you have to carry it to places where you can dump those.
What? You can't do it in front of your house.
No,
They don't pick it up. They don't come pick it up.
they'll pick it up if it's certain length.
Yeah, they're branches, bro. How
Yeah.
long is your branch?
You
What? You
Alright.
don't break them?
you should look at how big they are.
I'm saying you don't
That's
break
what
them.
she said.
You can break them, but the amount of work that you use to break them will take you more than a day.
Got it. You're lazy.
I don't do them.
No, like I say. Yeah, I noticed that you don't do anything really physical around your house.
I don't. I mean, okay. Few days ago, I did chop down some trees, and that almost killed me.
You chop down trees or bushes.
Trees.
Trees. There you go.
Yeah,
I'm
I
proud
got
of you.
pictures to prove it.
I'm proud of you. Good shit. Because man, you you show me some freaking tree. I was like, that's a big bush.
All right, all right. Trees.
Like
Okay.
like
All right.
and you're like $200. I was like, that's a big bush. That's not a tree.
No, they are trees. Those are trees. Okay, hold on. Would it be screenshot? All right, that looks like trees, right? That's trees. Tree branches.
That's a bush, homie.
No, that's an entire tree coming. That's the top of the tree. That's the top of the tree, bro. That's the top of the tree that I chopped down.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
You chop down a branch.
No. A tree. Okay. In the end, I had to chop that to 6 sections per tree and carry it down. And each
Okay,
section
I
is
mean-
about 50 pounds.
That's not bad.
6 sections.
That's still not bad for 50 pounds.
And yeah,
You can
and you
do
got
that.
6 trees I chopped down.
Hey, you're good. Get some
Yeah,
exercise in your life.
Took me about 4 hours.
That's good.
Yeah, with a saw, like an actual electric saw. Like there was no way to do it by hand.
Well, I hope not, because shit, I don't want to chop a fucking tree by hand. But I would love to do like a saw or something, you know.
And after I did all the moving all the trees down and all that stuff, my wife went out and cleaned it for another hour with the small branches that she could pick up.
Okay.
Right. And those things, the small branch that she pick up, you can put in the front, they'll pick it up. But the branches that the tree trunks that I cut off, they will not take it. So that's the problem. I need something to carry some shit and take it away. Like in fact, if I was to throw away this fridge today, like the fridge is broken, I had to drive this to the city dump
Why?
because they won't take it.
Really?
Mhm.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't know.
this
That's
won't
out of
fit.
your-
I don't even know how do you lift this thing by yourself because I couldn't.
Bro, it just take fucking dedication. That's what it is.
Mm.
Like, I mean, maybe because you didn't have to go floor to floor, but like I going down one floor, I was dying.
Uh-huh.
Moving
I don't
from-
know. Like,
moving from flat space is actually not too bad, but moving like up or down, I was hard.
yeah. I would think that would be hard, yeah.
Yeah,
But
that was- that was hard.
if I have to move it upstairs, I could.
It's even if I just have like I have Shiza hold like just push it so it doesn't tilt and fall over when I'm lifting it. She said it was really heavy.
It's not. Tell you, those are they are heavy and one-sided.
You're right, because where the compressor is heavy.
The compressor is where the heavy thing
So
is.
basically, the bottom backside is more heavy than the rest of it.
Yeah.
basically. But it's still like it's pretty heavy.
Other
And
than
I'm
that,
afraid
it's
to
not that
break the
heavy.
glass and everything. You know, it's like how to lift it because you have to lift it with the door facing up. If you have side or open,
Well,
you can do
you
it.
can tape it. I'm just saying. Tape the fucking thing shut. Smart, huh?
No, because like we try to tape it and then still kind of like all the shelf in there is push against the door.
Yeah, that's fine. You could push
I
against
don't
the
want to
door.
scratch the door.
The fuck?
I want to
You ain't,
scratch the
gonna,
door.
you ain't gonna scratch the fucking glass.
But that thing was banging left and right.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, nope.
I don't
Facing
really
up.
care. When I want to move it, and plus you could take the shelf off. You know that, right?
That's way too much work.
Oh, okay. That's
All you had to do is tilt one side and get it done. You got to go in there and take off all the shelves.
dude. The shelf is fucking. It's not that hard to take off, man. Just fucking couple clips.
Yeah, but you got to open the door all the way.
What the fuck? Okay.
Like by the time that came in, okay, for those people who never have one of these shipped to your house, it came in a giant ass crate. Right? It came in a giant crate. You take it apart and everything. You finally got it out. There's things on there. You got to take it off, and your whole floor is packaging material. It's already pretty bad.
You know how
And
I know
then-
that? Because I unpacked everything today. And I put everything up. I put everything together. Everything come in fucking fuck Amazon. Everything come in fucking pieces. The chair come in pieces. A table come in fucking 300 pieces. There's a table that come in fuck 300 pieces. Boy,
That's why God bless Herman Miller. When I got this chair,
Bro.
it was literally 3 parts. It was literally
bro,
wheels, chair, headrest.
I swear to God,
That's it.
fucking buying shit that's made in China, bro. They make you put that shit together. No wonder why it's cheap. Your labor didn't fucking count it in there.
Well, how else do you expect them to ship it to you in?
I don't know, put in a big ass box and just ship this shit to me.
Wouldn't that be cost more? Because if this compact,
I don't
is
care if it
much
costs
smaller.
more. Like I said, that's why fucking you buy from China. They make you fucking put the labor in so you buy it for cheap.
No,
I don't give a fuck.
It's
Dude,
a
I would-
shipping issue. It's a shipping issue.
I would fucking pay more. I don't give a fuck. I don't need to put it
Okay.
together. I'm
I hate
fine.
to tell you, if you will freaking pay more, you will have a better chair.
Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
kind of I
Oh, yeah.
kind of agree with Eric. Like if I got to build it myself, give me a discount. If
He already
it's just gonna be,
discount.
If it's-
He didn't spend $2,000 chair, you know.
I'm just
How
saying
much-
from Amazon.
Hey,
Rick, how much is the chair that you're sitting on?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you see, Eric can probably talk about how much that chair costs. You cannot talk about how much your chair costs. That's the difference.
But this chair being the price it was at, it came in 3 parts. Just the
Right?
wheels.
And his chair probably came in 3 parts too.
no.
I didn't
How many
have to
parts?
screw
Okay,
anything
maybe
in.
4 parts.
So does
Each
that
side is a part.
do you include the legs or no?
No, because legs is just gone on.
No. It's not. God. I wish I sit there fucking like half an hour putting 4 legs in, bro.
Well, even for our chairs, the wheels are separate from the leg. So
Mhm.
Yeah,
don't
but
count-
the
you
thing is,
don't
like, I
count the
have
leg.
one of those
You
office
don't-
chair, and you literally just
No,
plop
no,
it
no,
on.
No, you don't count the no, because when you buy office chair, usually if it's good enough, the wheels are off.
Yeah, but dude, you just plop it on.
Or whatever.
right?
You don't
Well,
count the leg. You don't count the
My
legs.
my,
you don't
my
count
wheels
the
were
legs.
in.
Oh, you don't. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 parts. Not that bad.
No. I have to screw
The back
some.
is one piece. The bottom's one piece.
But then
left
have
and
to
right
screw
arms are
in the
not-
parts to put in the two sides. So that's like 7 parts.
The fasteners don't count, bro.
You have to put it on. It's a part, right? You have to fucking put your labor to it. What the fuck?
Those are called accessories.
Okay, accessories.
It's like I'm gonna count these armrests too. Like the piece of armrest, I have to get pink on there.
Well, no,
Come
no,
on,
no.
man.
I have to. There's a metal thing that I have to put it in and then push the. Y'all didn't put it in, so y'all didn't know.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't count. I don't count these armrests. These are accessories. You can do it without it.
True.
Right?
Fuck off.
But even this is a $500 chair. Well, upstairs it's $900 chair, and we still had to assemble it
That's the thing. Like, why the fuck do we have to assemble shit when we pay that much? You know?
because I much rather because with the box that came in, I cannot move it into the house.
Bro.
Dude, the box my chair came in is so big I cannot move it into my house.
You got a small door, bro.
It's the
What
same.
do you want me to
door,
say?
man.
What do you want me to say?
That thing is just so bulky, but it's because it's small pieces. I can carry the pieces in. I'd rather have that than like
No, just I bought a whole couch and I never have a problem bringing a box inside my house.
That's not what I mean. You don't have a stair like immediately that you gotta carry up with.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
I do. I came into the house, first thing I see is a stair.
Yeah, you go door, stairs, living room. Yeah.
My living room is above my stair.
Yes, I'm just saying though, like it's not
I have a foyer. How about that? A foyer is narrow. It's not like a living room.
okay. There you go. Now it makes sense. But I'm just saying though, it's still you can't fit shit through it. That's wild.
All right. So in order to move my sofa into my house, into the living room, it looks like an episode of Friends where you had to use that word pivot.
Well, yeah, well, basically everything
Pivot.
you have to do, yeah, it depends how you carry it, right? There's a technique to everything when you move stuff.
No, it took 3 guys to pivot my sofa up there.
Yep. Chandler. What was the other one? Joey. Who was David Schwimmer's character's name?
What?
I think of Friends.
I don't know their names. I don't know. I just know pivot because my wife was making fun of it the day we move in here. It's very standard to have a foyer for Asian. So if most Asian house, like, if you see Asian choose house, we like foyer because why? Put slippers there.
I don't like that shit. I like open.
Open concept, I do like it too, but it's very normal to have a foyer.
I don't like the foyer. I like those. I live in those before, and it annoyed the shit out of me. Like, why do you have this small ass little space for? Like, the fuck is that?
It's a foyer. You leave your shoes there.
Oh, fuck that. I like the open concept. I like openness. So I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, I like small pieces, so I was able to move it up. A lot of things like I can't move my tables up, and I would in one piece. I can't. Imagine like you have an office that's 60 inches by like 45 inches for 50 inches. You'll have a hard time moving through with the legs already installed. You have a hard time moving to your house.
Yeah, my desk had to be broken down to pieces before we just move. Because I'm on the second floor. And the second floor, it's not even though the stairs to my apartment is wide, but obviously doing that turn into my apartment would have been a bitch.
And okay, my dining table is made out of stones. And the legs are separate because that stone piece is heavy.
Yes.
Very, very heavy.
Yes.
All right. So imagine with the legs on, you had to pivot everything.
You know, I don't.
Yeah.
I say for like small stuff, like this little chair, that fucking table, the fucking.
But
table
you're
that I
talking
put
about the
together.
cost, right? It's like what the reason it's in pieces because it's cheaper.
Yeah, so that's
I'm
why I
telling you,
say.
even it's
The fuck,
even
that's why I say
expensive
like
shit is in
China sell you cheap shit. They didn't fucking calculate the fucking labor that you have to put in afterwards.
pieces. Wait, how do you know it's China? Because I'm pretty sure IKEA is not China, and they still make
That's
you install
Sweden.
everything.
I don't know, but
Sweden.
I bought it from Amazon. It literally says it made in China.
A lot of things that's made in France. It's not really France.
But I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure it's fucking China. Like the quality is not there, but I'm just saying. I bought cheap shit, and
Okay.
now I
So
know why. Like,
all right,
that's all shit.
we can save you right now, Eric. Pack that shit back in and order the real chair.
Pack
Not
this.
a
You
leather.
telling me to take this shit apart after I put everything together? Suck
Yeah.
these nuts.
Yeah. All right. Put it back in together, pay the labor, and then get a Napa leather chair.
I'm just saying, like, my labor already been done, so I'm not doing that. I'm not taking. I can't take my labor back.
Okay. All right. So yeah, traveling. I know. I think till today, even to today, people still ask, "What can I carry onto TSA?" Right? Every time somebody travel, this I think that's the first question I hear is like, "What can I bring to TSA?"
True.
Well, to me, is fuck around and find out.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck around and bring my ST to find out that
Oh, we all brought our ST on the event.
I know.
We all brought
But
our
for
ST.
me, it's different. Compared to the easierness of you trying to replace your ST compared to me trying to replace the ST. It's not the same level. So if I go to fucking TSA and they take it, I might be in the news for a threat.
Oh, by the way, I have to complain to Joey. Joey, it's your fault I bought my car today. My wife just reminded me after you say you should smoke a Oran Blanco and you won't. That statement, I was reading it. My wife was right next to me and she said, didn't he say the same thing about you buying a car?
Mhm.
I was like, maybe he did. I think he did. So instead of blaming Raul, I'm changing it. I'm gonna blame Joey. I'm gonna blame Joey. Joey, it's your fault. All right. So going back to the topic, if you go into the airport and you have to smoke that bad, bring nothing but your cigar. Bring nothing but your cigar because lighter is preference. Cutter is preference, right? Lighter and cutter is preference. All you need is your cigar and a source of fire, and I'm pretty sure you can easily find a source of fire.
True.
Right? You can go to any gas station, including the airport, to buy a big lighter.
True.
Right? You can go borrow a lighter from someone. If you go into a lounge at all, there is guaranteed a lighter. If you're smoking at a hotel where there's a smoking corner, somebody's got a lighter.
Or even if you go to a state that allows, obviously, a dispensary, they will have torch lighters too.
Yeah.
And they're usually if you go to Florida, if you go to Cali, if you go to New York, they're everywhere. So if you're traveling,
if you're going on the mountains, like oh, I'm going on a camping trip, so there's no, you gotta start a fire anyway.
yeah. If you go on the camping area, like anything that has more rural, they will have shops 100% offering lighters or flit.
Yeah, you can start a fire, put it forward, so you don't have to bring a lighter. You don't. And here's the thing, right? Worst case scenario, go buy a lighter to use.
Worst case scenario, there's a lot of plane crashing. There's a lot of fire going around. You could use that too.
True. When you crash and the person next to you is burning up,
yeah, you're like fucking puff it real quick.
No, and then they gotta ignore the person that's burning and go to you, sir, you cannot smoke on an airplane. The guy is on fire. There's no regulation against being on fire, but you definitely cannot smoke here.
Yeah,
you know how badass that would be.
if the person's Dominican, it'll be more sweeter and chocolatey.
You know that guy that survived the India airline crash. He's the only one that survived. He said that he was row 11A. He woke up he kind of crashed, and then he woke up. It was on fire. Everything was on fire. The doors were next to him. Technically, he's got time to go. All right, open the door.
That moment, I swear to God, that moment, I'm like, yo, where the fuck is my cigarettes? I need to look a badass walking out this bitch. I'm just telling you.
He's got this is the bag of cigarettes. He's like,
Yep. Can let it go. Fucking start walking out, bro.
Yeah.
The person next to him just
And he's like the person right to is like, yeah, on fire. Hey, like, yo, you want one? Let me borrow some fire. All right, thanks, man. Where's the door? Where's the door?
That would absolutely be me.
Where's the door? Oh, the door's
horrible.
open. Get out.
Horrible.
Especially in that like stressful moment.
And then he's gonna come out. Eric's gonna come out and go like, yes, big lawsuit, a lot of money. And he's gonna stand there and continue to smoke until somebody shows up, and he's gonna fall down right after somebody shows up.
Like the smoke choked me out. I'm just saying.
No, he's injured. It's like adrenaline wear off. I'm injury everywhere, headache. You know.
I need to pop on a cell phone, make it look badass, and with the fire scene in the back and everything.
Well, you can't
walking out.
Film yourself. Obviously, they already have a record that you're the only one there that survived.
No. Like I got made a badass scene while I'm walking out with his fucking smoke in my head. You know, gotta make it like a movie.
Wait for them to pay out first before you post that on Instagram. Yeah, so I can't even imagine because back in the day, you're allowed to smoke on the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
So the inside with like no like cabin pressure and all that stuff, the place must be fuming with smoke.
I swear to God, I would love to do that. I would love to have a fucking smoke while I'm flying.
You're not gonna be able to see anything because inside the air cycles the air that's inside.
That's why here.
You'll be like,
I mean, that's like
like
that's like the only thing that I want to do. Like, if I ever get myself a time machine, I just want to go back into like the 30s and the 20s and just like walk into a building and smoke a cigarette, and then
I really
office and smoke a cigarette.
I really miss the day that after a dinner at a restaurant. I remember my uncle after a restaurant meal, he just lit up a cigarette. Fucking love those days. I remember those days.
Don't give me that, Eric. When we go back to Asia, that still fucking happens.
Okay, that's Asia though. I live in fucking America, Asia. Bro. That's a fucking problem. First world problem right here. I can't smoke after a fucking meal in the restaurant.
Right? Like I when I went back, like I told you, we went to a club that literally can smoke. We went to we just it down.
Yeah, like when we go to like a different country, that's different. Like even the Dominican, we could just smoke anywhere.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like where we live now, it's just so frowned upon. It's kind of fucking crazy. I don't know.
I mean, I actually found a steakhouse in New Jersey where you could actually smoke in the steakhouse.
Well, that place is full of steak. I'm smoke anyway. It's a steakhouse.
So yeah, it's a cigar steakhouse bar. Well,
yeah,
steakhouse cigar bar.
I can't imagine, I can't imagine to be in Asia where they have those big restaurants where people gathers and they don't allow smoking. That's like saying no to business.
Bro, if that in Asia, nobody's going. Nobody's going to that restaurant. There's no point. Everybody's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because when it's gathering, people always bring 2 bags of stuff. 1 bag of cigarettes, the other bag of alcohol. Everybody who shows up, 2 bags on the table. So if you can't smoke in the restaurant, nobody will go. Well, small restaurant, sure.
That
small
restaurant
nobody care. But like big restaurant with those round tables with the lazy Susan in the middle.
Even small restaurant, like if I have not went to any restaurant in Asia that would not allow smoking.
Well, in Taiwan and the night market, you can't smoke in the restaurant there. But you can go to a restaurant that has it. So
that's wild.
It makes sense because a lot of youth nowadays don't smoke.
Fuck them.
They don't smoke, but they vape.
Even vaping is not that common anymore. I remember used to see vaping everywhere during the COVID era. Vaping is everywhere. People will vape at work.
Vaping was before COVID.
Yeah, but like, when that happened, it was everywhere.
It became more popular during the pandemic.
Yeah, Everybody's vaping at work, and they were doing in your face too. They would be like, you know, in McDonald's, they would like pack your fries and go take a whiff of the vape.
Well, they did it so much now they start fucking banning them everywhere. So
Well, because of my with my YouTube career, I was conversing with some people who were still in high school, and even in high school, people would go into the bathroom, and they actually have like a whole bunch of kids will have to go pee, and you open the bathroom door in high schools, and it's just a cloud comes out. That's all they did was vape in school.
Vaping. I don't know. I don't get vaping.
I don't either.
I don't get vaping, but people do. We do things that people don't get.
I don't know. When I used to vape for like a month.
You did?
Yeah, for a month. I did enjoy the flavor ones. Because I didn't get any the one with nicotine. Tell the truth, I just enjoy the bloom of fucking smoke. That was just nuts to me. Like the amount of smoke that it could produce.
Yeah.
But it just that part to me just addicting. The flavor was okay. But I never inhaled it, so I don't know. And yeah, I just enjoy the plume, the fucking clouds of smoke.
I never even bought one.
Well, I had a vape before the modernized ones. And yeah, I agree with Eric. Just seeing the fucking cloud,
just a cloud
out. And I used to do tricks. I used to do the O's. I used to do the dragon, the waterfalls.
I never do any tricks, but
I used to do like an O. Then I'll get like I turn into like a jellyfish. I'll do an O and then blow another ones, and then it will actually go like a jellyfish. It's cool.
I was okay with.
I never did that.
I was okay with this cigar. By the way, this cigar.
Like I said, nothing you smoke surprised me when you post that shit.
Right?
So I don't know.
It's a big one too. I was like, it's burning unevenly. I couldn't get any draw over there. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah, I was smoking a sangre this weekend, and I pulled out my first ever tree. I don't understand. I put out a tree.
It does happen. It does happen.
It was a very tight pull, and then I took the tree out. Straw.
Can I talk about this cigar, like for a brief moment?
Fuck that cigar.
I'm almost about to say that.
How's the flavor notes?
It's like a washed out dark chocolate with a little bit of spice to it.
Okay.
Coffee note, cinnamon note, some nutty note. But it's supposedly this particular cigar. They're saying that the tobacco is well aged, but I don't think it doesn't taste well aged. Right? It doesn't taste well aged. There is quite a bit of unevenness in terms of coloring in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see that? The shades are different, very. One is particularly red, and the other one's particularly brown.
I can see that. Yeah.
It doesn't taste particularly aged. But what interests me is there's that chili pepper on the wrapper, and it's not a smoking note. It's just on the surface. It tastes like that. But the flavor is quite muted, and I have to say, a lot of cigars start to taste muted to me because I smoke so much ITS and it's so heavy, and that a lot of cigar once it gets that steaming taste, it starts to kind of water down to me, and it could be just this particular cigar, but it tastes kind of watered down to me. It did not taste like a Honduras. It did have the quality of a Mexican San Andreas. But it's kind of weird to have Mexican wrapper to be chili pepper. So maybe there is something, Eric.
What were we talking about? ITS? ITS pretty good.
No, I'm talking about if if there is a new kind of Mexican wrapper that's not Mexican San Andreas, which I think this is, that has this chili pepper note, it might be interesting.
Is it from Mexico City?
It just say Mexico, but I don't think if it's Mexican, it's San Andreas. But
I'd be interested in if it's like in Mexico City.
why?
It's not San Andreas.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's just in Mexico.
Yeah, so it's from Mexico City.
So if instead of using the Habano wrapper, using this thing as a binder, it can give you that peppery taste or like chili pepper taste.
You sure it's not from the Fueler?
No, because I before
What binder they using?
Honduras,
Okay.
but like I taste the pepper when I was wetting the cap. So it's not from the filler or the binder. The binder is Honduras, the filler is Honduras, and Dominican.
I thought we going light. No.
But yeah, I know you can go light, but natural doesn't mean you can't have some chili pepper. It's not white or black pepper to me. It's like chili pepper. It's warming pepper. And there's some dry fruits now.
I don't know. I don't know how that tastes like.
So
Probably never will.
yeah, you will. Because you're the one that had to go test out those tobaccos.
Oh no, I don't know what the hell you talking about right now. Like,
But you could possibly get a Mexican wrapper that's not Mexican San Andreas that has peppery taste.
we'll see.
Get a Mexican Lejero, That is not Mexican San Andreas Lejero, but Mexican Lejero. Mexican jalapenos. Right, Eric?
Well, maybe they did fertilize it with jalapenos. So I don't know.
It's weird. It's that it has it has this like chili pepper taste just on the surface. Just on the surface. It's weird.
Hey guys, what color is this?
In terms of the light,
Yeah, the light. Yeah.
Royal blue?
Is a like a purplish blue.
So it's showing screen is different. It's actually blue.
Yeah, but that's because you have background yellow light. So your camera is trying to adjust between the two lights, and then it shows.
Fucking the camera need to do a better job. Because I look at the screen, I was like, bro, that shit is fucking purple.
To me, it looks like royal blue.
Oh, to you, it looks like royal blue?
All right.
Okay, it is a royal blue.
No, look at this. This is blue, right?
No, that's purple.
All right. Is this blue?
But no,
Is this
still
blue?
fucking purple.
Is this blue right here?
To me, it's blue.
To me, it's purple.
Right, see? All the way to the bottom, right here. Is it blue?
All the way to the bottom? Yeah, that's blue.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the camera trying to adjust by different shades of the light. It's got to come out different color. It's the same light, so one light going on.
Yeah, I know, but the wall is purple.
In fact, your light on my screen is darker than mine.
Yes.
It's even more darker, so your thing is more purple than blue on mine.
Like if you see my background, it looks weird. It looks white, but as you can tell right here, it's actually a little bit. It's like half white, half blue. But
like
my
this
camera,
light, this rim thing is yellow.
Yeah, but I think like my side light are blue, so you can tell it's blue. But this one,
your side light from the side behind your chair,
yeah,
it's like a grayish blue. It's not even like a blue.
Yeah. It's not like a super blue.
you can't even tell this blue in this. It looks pure white.
Just so you know, all the white lights are blue.
That's not what I'm saying, bro. Thank you. I didn't know.
White lights are blue blue LEDs. But yeah, like you have a yellow light on top, and you're expecting the blue to look super blue.
Yes.
No.
It's supposed to be cooling, warm.
Well, get a better camera and go through some color grading. Then you'll see blue as blue and yellow as yellow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go that far, bro.
Hmm.
You tell me to fucking barely edit fucking video. You tell me add the colors, bro. Yeah,
Well, you complain about the color. You complain, but it's not willing to do anything to fix it.
I'm just saying.
Right? If you gotta do something to fix it, right? Damn,
I'm
this
planning
cigar-
to download DaVinci and start playing with all the editing and shooting raw. And dude, I watched a few videos. I think I'm dumb.
Mhm.
I might be
You think?
retarded because I didn't fucking
You
understand,
think?
bro. I watch it. I was like, I was like, yeah, I fucking studied graphic designing. I fucking went in there. I watched a video about fucking this whole DaVinci shit with the color grading and all that. And I swear to God, I'm fucking retarded.
Welcome to my world.
I diagnosed myself as retarded.
Yep.
Yeah, because you gotta understand shading, and you gotta understand color grading, and you gotta understand how to grade the color using the color gray. You gotta get a color palette. So you get a color palette. When you film yourself, you bring up that palette like this,
Yeah, that's
and then you
retarded.
film
I'm
yourself.
not. I mean, I'm retarded, but I'm not gonna do retarded things.
But once you grade it, you set it as a lot, and that's it. You never have to do it again.
Yeah, it's a preset.
You preset, yeah. Once you set it, it's always like that because everybody's setting is always gonna be the same.
Yeah, so I'm planning to do that. So we see. We see what happened to if my video come out like shit. It's gonna come out like shit.
You
Until
just have to do that while you're recording. Say, is that great? Is that great? Is that great? Is that great? And we're like, yeah, a little bit, little bit down.
No. I mean, not like while I'm recording. Like, so you shoot it in RAW, so it's like it's the color is kind of just blamish, whatever. And then I see people going in there,
Yeah, and adjust the
and
curve.
adjust it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the
That's what
curve
I
is
do for my
literally
cigar
just
videos.
more and less. More light, more darkness. That sounds horrible. More lighter or more darkness. So it's either one curve up
It's
and
not-
one curve down.
It's not about the darkness. It's like
It's
the
definitely
way.
about the darkness. If you
It's
have
like the
correct
way they
darkness-
did it. It make it look really popping and sharp.
Yep.
Yeah, but when you look at the curve, it's one line like this, or like this, and this
Yeah.
part on the top is the light. This part on the bottom is the darkness.
If you look at the vlog I did with the Phoenix trip, I did a lot of color corrections in that vlog.
No wonder
Because
why it
the
looked like
phone-
shit.
So the phone itself, it kind of has like a little. I know it looks dull on just base camera. So to amplify it, obviously add a little bit of saturation, up the exposure, or up the contrast.
No,
tweak with
I'm
the
not talking
white,
about that. Like
no,
those,
tweak with the
those I
black,
could play with, like
this.
the exposure, the stuff like that. I could do. I'm talking about when they get into the RGB mode.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I that's what I tweak with.
Like I saw this guy just do. I was like that image looked like shit until he did it. I was like, bro, that thing looks sharp and clean and just crisp. Like,
yeah, you got to understand that it's because the person has worked that as a professional work, and they
Mhm.
literally play with the color all day long.
Mhm.
They didn't just play for like a week and say, "Oh, I know how to do it."
it's just wild. You know,
If
it's like
you-
that's pretty cool. So
If you look into color correction for Premiere,
It's auto now. It's AI. It's auto.
yes, now thank God it is. But before, it used to be like this black chart that
Yeah,
had like heartbeats, and you will see all the different color waves. You see
Right.
blue, and you gotta tweak it. You gotta put the blue up, and the red, and the green, the yellow, and the orange, and purple. You gotta mess with that until the color actually looks very high definition. And that was a
It's
bitch.
so good
Now,
right now. Eric, if you get Premiere, it's gonna save you so much time. Even the new Photoshop, now you can choose a specific color and it will change to any color you want. Just one thing. So if I want to change my shirt, I click my shirt. You'll only select my shirt and change the color of my shirt
mhm.
to any color. One step.
nope, I spent too much shit on shit. So I'm using everything that's free that's given to me. I'm
You
not
know?
paying no more. I gotta stop paying. That's what I need to do.
Brokey.
Yeah, you need to stop paying. I need to stop talking to Joey. I need to stop talking to Joey because I think every time I talk to Joey, I end up buying some shit.
But now you need to change your setup. So
See, if I talk to you, I might have a chance not buying it. But for some reason, if I talk to Joey, I end up buying it.
Well, because I won't push you to it, so I don't know.
No, you'll push me to it, but I was like, nope, not doing it.
Yeah, you're like it's
Joey-
too much. Like for Joey, the thing is like when Joey push you to buy things, it's simple things that you just toss money, you got it.
He's like, you won't.
For me,
You won't. You won't
like,
do it.
For my stuff that I want you to get, you actually have to set up.
Whoa.
You might have to move shit around. You know your little fucking your what is that? Your left side. You see all that shit in your left side?
Hey,
Yeah, you need to fucking clean that motherfucker out.
clean.
You need to get your fireplace ready, going. Get it fucking going. You know what I'm saying? Like make it look
all
fucking
right.
nice, man.
I did order chair.
Yeah, buddy.
I did try to put it next to fireplace. It's not big enough.
What do you mean it's not big enough? We told
The
me.
wall where the fireplace is, the fireplace takes up. All right, so the wall where the fireplace is not in the center.
Okay.
So against
can-
the wall, it won't fit a chair.
What about the other side?
The other side will fit a chair, but you also see the room that on the right.
Oh, you so there's no way of getting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Same way
I
I gotta
don't know.
do it.
You need to figure out something.
I gotta
Oh,
get
so
to
this is what I
Boston.
did. I brought 3 bookshelves,
That's smart.
Okay.
Okay.
and I was gonna put the bookshelf like this
Uh-huh.
and chair.
Okay. That's not bad because you could put stuff on the bookshelf as well.
Right. So I have the bookshelf, 2 of them built.
Okay. So when your setup gonna be done?
Not anytime soon.
What do you mean that? When does your chair come in? Your chair get in yet?
I had to pack it back and return it.
What the fuck?
No, it doesn't fit. So I bought a chair that's bigger than your chair.
Why you need a big ass chair? What the?
I'm fat.
I'm pretty sure you can fucking fit onto this bitch.
I'm fat, and I want my armrest to be like this big
Why?
because I can go like, eh.
That's not you.
And it
Okay.
turned out to be a bad choice.
No shit. What? I don't know what kind of looks you try and go for, to tell the truth, but fucking fat armrest is not the way to go, man.
It was a very comfortable brown leather chair
Yeah, but
that I had to assemble.
but hey, I just want to let you know, Tony. Things that look good is pretty. It's not comfortable.
Oh, that one was comfortable because when I sit down, all right, the thing was so soft. I sit down when like this.
You sunk. Yeah, you need something to like keep you up.
So yeah, that did not work out well. That did not work out well.
Well, that sucks. Fucking taking it apart and returning that shit. What the fuck?
Turns out I didn't even have to take it apart.
What, they just come and pick it up?
They come and pick it up.
Okay.
But I already took it apart. They told me that I didn't have to take it apart.
Well,
After the fact.
after the fact?
I literally fit it back in the box. I just couldn't close the box.
What? You put it inside a box?
Yes.
Fuck.
I couldn't close the box because some stuff they are like air packed, so it's kind of compressed. But once you open that wrapper, I can't put it back in there.
Yeah.
But they took that, and now I had to find a different chair.
I swear to God, if I didn't like these chairs, I would rather throw them out than fucking put it back in the box, bro.
They don't look comfortable to me. They don't look comfortable.
These?
They look
These
solid.
are actually, huh?
They look solid. There's no
No, they're
padding.
actually softer than I expected. I expect them to be harder, but they're softer than I expected. To tell the truth, they're not that. They're not uncomfortable. I tell you that, but they're not like the comfiest. The sink in kind of shit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. If you gotta sit on a chair for hours at a time, you want it to be comfortable.
Yeah. That's why I love this
Well,
chair.
it's not uncomfortable.
It looks uncomfortable.
It's not uncomfortable. I'm actually okay. I've been sitting on it all day long. I've been in my fucking garage all day long. So yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna order a few more stuff. But after today, my wife said, before you go order anything, I need to go shopping. So I had to wait for her to go shopping,
Okay.
which will push that even further.
I don't
But
know.
like, who am I gonna sit? I only need one chair, to be honest with you.
Exactly. One chair, one good chair. One chair. Like to me, I was really thinking about one chair. I like fuck Martine when he come over. He could sit on this fucking shitty chair. But then it would just ruin my whole fucking image. So, so I have to fucking get now it's just like most of the time it's gonna be empty. So just
That's why you need the angle to zoom in on you. I don't need to see your leg crossing. You don't really need to see that. You just need to see at the edge of your tabletop.
Yeah, I'll say like basically how I am. See, basically torso up.
well, like I say, videoing is different from this whole.
Well,
'Cause
once you
I
have your
really don't
camera-
want to fucking put the table.
Once you have the camera, then you can just zoom in. That's it.
Yeah, that's different. I might not get a camera. I won't tell you that now. I told you I gotta stop spending, bro.
You should have bought the most important thing first, right? If a good camera comes in, everything looks good.
I don't know.
That, right?
All I
I
know
look
is
like a
there's
fucking-
the reason why I asked you about that fucking wherever the fuck that thing is with that fucking whole bunch of glowing lights going on over there. Fucking the rogue shit. I don't know what the fuck they're
the
called.
hue,
yeah,
the
yeah.
hue, the hue.
Yeah. There's a reason why I asked you which one to buy to make sure that I can plug two phones into it because I'm using two phones to fucking record.
Oh, the mixer, the mixer. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think your phone can zoom in, right?
I'm not gonna use the zoom function. That's fucking gay. That means you're gonna use it'd be fucking bad quality. You have like fucking when you zoom in with a fucking iPhone is not any phone is not good for fucking when you zoom.
I am not telling you to do 100 zoom, man. I'm telling you to do like 2x.
Or
It's still I'm
2,
not
3.
zooming shit, bro.
I mean, it's not a good way to admit how ugly you are by saying that I'm not zooming.
Oh no, I look pretty good. I believe.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you say you don't want to zoom in, just like I'm afraid people see my face.
It's not that. It's a nice setup. I want to show it. So shut up.
You can show like literally.
You know how much?
If I just crop you,
I literally spent about $1,500 on this whole shit. Okay.
that buys you only one camera. You have another budget for the second camera.
No, I will. But the thing is, like, I will buy a camera, but the camera I want, it's just
Yep.
No, just forget about that Sony FX.
I can't. I need it. It's a drug.
You have to compensate. You have to compromise.
I already
right?
compromised what I already have. I can't do that no more. I need to
Like,
fucking.
I compromised. I didn't buy an amp.
The thing is, like, I already compromised my little chub. I can't compromise everything else.
I compromised without buying a X5M. I bought X5, right?
Well, that's different, right? That's different. You didn't really You only compromise power. You didn't compromise space or utility on it.
I didn't even buy it. I
Right?
didn't even buy one with the M Sports.
Well, fucking, it's not my fault that you're a brokey.
No,
Damn.
if you look at the M Sport on that car, it looks ugly as fuck because the front has a
does.
little chunk that's black.
Really?
Yeah, so the whole car is gray, except that one chunk in this black.
What make you win with gray?
My She's likes gray.
Oh,
I didn't want blue. I definitely don't want red.
Yeah, for some reason, gray is getting more popular with women.
And,
wife's,
she
Mazda.
doesn't
You know
want me
why?
to buy she
Gray.
does not want me to buy a white SUV.
well, you know why gray? Because fucking Kardashian with the gray shit.
Yeah, 50 Shades of Gray. So after all that choices, there's two more color left. One is black, which looks really bad.
Black never look bad.
No, the black and the M Sport black are two different tones of black.
Oh, two
Mhm.
different. Why the fuck?
And the other one is called carbon black, which is not black.
Which is not black. It's like a dark
It's
gray.
blue.
Is it blue?
Carbon black
Is it
blue.
black with a whole bunch of blue sparkle in it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that thing is blue under the sun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So what's left? Gray.
I don't know. Gray, to me, gray is very. It's like one of those color that's it blend in.
Yes, and also it doesn't look dirty fast.
True.
Yeah, because I'm just saying, it's like it's when you see a gray car, right? You're like,
And here's the choices too. Interior. So if you get a black, it's black, black.
okay.
If you get a red, it's black, orange, tan.
Where did the orange come from?
There's a really like an orange color thing. It's not really tan, but it's orange.
But can you get rid of that?
No, it's the entire seat. The whole entire sides and everything is all orange.
Okay, that's gay.
Yeah.
And the white also have the four colors. So gray on gray is actually not bad looking.
No, I like the gray interior. To tell the truth, the gray interior looks sexy.
She just say that only thing that's bad is that your jean color is gonna go on it over time.
Over time, yes, maybe.
Yeah. And I was like, well, it's not the first time I had a gray interior. So okay. It wasn't gray back in the day. It's called the bone color. When I bought the Mercedes, it was bone. And my jean does go on it. I had to wipe it every month or two. But it does come off. So in the end, we choose with that one. Because like it doesn't make the car look small inside because it's light color.
I don't care what color it is, you still get the same amount of space.
It's the look because I didn't get the panel roof.
Oh, you didn't get the panel roof?
No, panel roof is part
You're
of their
fucking straight brokey.
No, the panel roof is part of the N Sport package.
Yeah, I know. So yeah. What did Andrew Tate say?
No. You gotta understand this. She's is saying that number one, we never use it.
That's true. I never use mine. Yes.
Number one,
But you
never
know
use
what?
it.
I'm not brokey. I got it.
No. And number two is that if you get a panel roof, your top is no longer solid, it's just a mesh,
Yes.
which is ugly.
Still brokey.
So we decided on a solid. It has a sunroof. Just not in the back.
Like a baby sunroof.
Yeah.
Like
And-
everybody else.
Right.
Like
And then if-
Toyotas, Hondas,
Right.
brokies.
Right. And also we're parking this outside. So if I have glass top, and if you live somewhere like Eric, get a hail.
And it's actually stronger than it looks. That shit didn't crack.
Your front windshield did.
Yeah, the front windshield did, but the fucking top didn't fucking crack, which is wild.
That's by chance. I don't want to have to replace the entire sunroof because they don't just replace the windshield on sunroof. They replace the entire sunroof if that thing breaks. Okay. So, yeah, that was a choice. And it's a whole 10 grand difference.
Yeah, it's a lot.
If you're a brokey.
There you catching on, Rick.
Yeah.
Catching
Rick.
on.
Rick, go get it one as a beater car and then tell me that I'm a brokey. Then I'll let you call me a brokey. The reason why Eric can call me a brokey because I know Eric can go trade in his car right now and get one.
No, the thing is, like, I use my car as a fucking beater.
Yeah. Well, my car is my third car, okay?
I'm just saying.
Third car over here. I have other cars too, you know. And I guess what? The primary driver isn't gonna be me either.
It's gonna be Shiza.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna love the. it's gonna be weird for a little bit about sitting higher. But after that, she gonna love about sitting higher and having space, and then she's gonna come back, bro. She's gonna come back. You'd be so surprised that she's like, I went to IKEA, literally went there, and she gonna come back with a trunk, and you're like, hey babe, I need help.
Well, she wouldn't be able to lift it, put it in there. So
No, things like the IKEA have people to fucking put it in there for her.
I never had anybody that offer to help me put it in there.
Really?
No,
there's people. There's people that.
No,
there's people that help you. Yes.
Not here.
Really? That's weird.
Not here.
Dude, there's people that would you what the fuck?
Like even in Home Depot.
Home Depot always ask you, bro.
No, they don't. I couldn't lift the thing myself. Good thing we have one guy that drove a truck and look at a couple Asians trying to lift this thing. He's like, you guys need help? I was like,
That's
yeah.
weird.
He came down and just like okay, these are the 2x4, the full size 2x4s, okay? He's just going there and grab and just toss them.
Yeah, like when I was moving out, I bought all the extra large boxes and just regular large boxes. I bought I think 10 extra large and about 20 large. And the cashier is like, "Hey, do you mind if I call one of the guys, the car person, to help you in?"
Usually
these are just boxes. This is nothing. Okay.
I have a bunch of 2x4s. When I first bought this house, I bought a bunch of 2x4s and rented a truck. Nobody come to help us. We couldn't do it. And
that is weird.
Drywall suit. Those are
really
drywall.
Nobody helped you with drywall?
Yeah, nobody.
Bro, they like
that is so weird. Because
my uncle's Massachusetts.
Yeah, my uncle is demoing his bathroom, and when he bought the tiles, the sheetrocks, everything for the bathroom, they helped him to his Ford.
Yeah, usually they help you.
Or couldn't do it, so this guy get off his truck and he's like, first thing he asked, "Is this a rental?" Like, yeah, and he just literally just tossed it in there. he picked up that 2x4 like a javelin.
I'm just saying, they're like, fuck these dog eating motherfuckers.
Damn.
I think it's because I'm holding up the spot where he needs to go get his stuff. He's like, get this thing out of here. Get out of here.
Yo, today I witnessed ice in action.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know that they drive in just fucking normal trucks here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they park like my neighbor, like literally across the street, 3 houses down. They were gearing up. I was just sitting here fucking having a smoke, looking out there, and everybody around here stopped. I was like, why everybody just stop and looking? So I went, because my car is parked in front of me, so I don't see anything. So I went to peek, and down right there, bro, they all were gearing up, putting fucking bulletproof vests on, having fucking assault rifle, putting fucking shotguns, holding fucking pistol everywhere. Bro, I was like, there's like 7 fucking dudes, just an armor out, fucking about to. They went to the house.
They were looking for you. They missed it.
they went to the house and they knocked the door. They were there for like 10 minutes, just fucking try to get inside the house or whatever. And nobody would. I know the house. The house never have anybody there for some reason. But that house, everybody, our neighbors, everybody just come out. They're like, "Is that ice?" I was like, "I'm pretty sure that's ice," because they ain't nobody fucking have balls to do all that.
Ice in the back or the front.
My vision are bad, bro. I don't fucking go up there. Hey, are you fucking? Let me see if you're ice. You know, I'm illegal myself.
Identifications. Like, hey, are you ice? Are you American citizen ice?
But yeah, dude, 7 dudes just come in fucking regular trucks, fully armored out, bro. Fucking just start putting shit on, bro. I was like, am I going to war with my neighbor? What the fuck is going on?
That's
wow. I just saw Dr. Bob's message.
He
says when they banned smoking airplane, they took some of the armrest ashtrays on domestic flight. Why you gotta fit that to? Like what you take that as like it's an
it's just a souvenir, bro.
Souvenir.
Yeah. It's not I would too if I had a chance.
Yeah.
And said we should never given restaurant a no smoking session. They took advantage of our kindness and
they did. Yes, they did. They did this section that's out in the beginning, and they just fully fucking just kill us.
But you would think that there's more people that doesn't smoke than people who smoke.
What?
Into the restaurant, right? If you're serving in a restaurant, there's more people that doesn't smoke than the people who smoke. So of course they cater to people that doesn't smoke.
Fuck them.
I mean, yeah, but
It's like they take a 3 centimeter, all of a sudden they would reach inside, take the 4-inch out of me.
I mean, I get it, and not everybody want to eat and they have to smell smoke. And even that is just cigarettes. It's not a cigar. Nobody ever.
What do you like? I don't understand. Like after a meal, it's a great time to smoke, in my opinion.
Dr. Bob says you're right.
yeah. I'm just, at least give it an option. Like just have like outdoor seating.
Yeah, they
at least.
literally like
some restaurant has outdoor seating,
but sometimes they don't let you smoke.
They don't let you smoke outdoor either in the restaurant.
That has to do with the city ordinance. It has nothing to do with the restaurant.
No, it's fucking restaurant, bro. Fuck off.
Because if a restaurant allow it, but because the city doesn't allow it,
no,
you can't smoke a certain distance within like a restaurant. Or
yeah, I told you they took the fucking 4-inch. They reach inside. They're like, oh.
And that's definitely Boston. Because I remember when I went to Boston, when me and you first met up in person. I was trying to find a place to smoke at, and every single thing was you can't be within 40 feet of any residential buildings. You can't smoke in the park. You can't smoke here. I'm like, bro, I brought all these cigars. What the fuck? Where am I gonna go?
Yeah, you can only go cigar lounge or your own backyard.
I was staying in a hotel, so they didn't even have a smoking section for the hotel.
They do. It's hidden in the back of the hotel.
Well, I asked the bottom the front desk, and they're like, oh well, we don't really have a spot. But we do suggest like if you can find a spot that doesn't have if you're not within a park distance or within 40 feet of any residential buildings.
You know,
I'm like, I'm in the heart of Boston. Where that's nowhere.
No, it's within 40 feet of residential buildings. Hotel don't count.
You know, I don't give a fuck. I smoke anywhere. I would just go out. I smoke until they tell me, hey, you can't smoke. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, in Massachusetts, they don't just go tell you.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Fine you.
Yeah, they give a citation.
Citation from what? For fucking citizen?
No, for
Did a citizen arrest me?
No.
No, they'll give you a fine.
They give you a fine.
Who?
Boston, the police.
City? Yeah, the city of Boston.
The city of Boston? How they gonna catch me? What the guy gonna come out of the restaurant with his fucking bib on? Like, here's your ticket.
No, not like that. Like a police car would just drive up.
Yeah, police car. If they're driving by you, they see you smoking, they will stop and be like, "Yo, I'm here," or they'll come to you, or I'll stay right there.
In New York, it's more loose than Boston. In New York, I've seen people smoking cigars walking down the street.
Bro, that's all I used to do when I used to go to New York. Every single weekend, I would head to New York.
I never
a cigar out, and I will smoke, and I will pass by a cop, and sometimes the cops would ask me, "What you smoking on?" "Oh, through the Fuente." All right.
Over here, it's not like that.
Like, I don't know. I never went to a place. I never went to a place that don't allow smoking, and I smoke, and they're like, "Oh, poof, fucking rip me a ticket right away." They usually come and tell me, like, "Hey, you can't smoke here."
You gotta get a guy, get off his car, and then have the typical hold on to his vest like this, like that. Right? See, he knows, right? And it's like, so you can't smoke it here, right?
I'm like, no, I'm not from the state.
He's like, I'm gonna tell you can't smoke here.
All right, then I go somewhere else.
And then that's when they take out the little patch, and it's like they get the little citation, and then all right, here you go.
License and like you have ID.
No, I'm Chinese.
Do you have ID?
I might eat your dog. You keep asking me.
Do you have ID?
Do you have ice?
Somebody called you.
It's kind of hot.
You're smoking over here, so
either you give me your ID or I call ICE.
No, they'll be like, we can do this the easy way. We can do the hard way.
What's the hard way?
The hard way is I can take you back to my department and we can still get your information.
I mean, you could do that, but is it worth it?
Oh yeah, it's absolutely worth it because I had nothing else to do.
No, great for you. Go do something. Maybe jerk off to a porn in your car.
Yeah, that's when you gotta pay a little pay attention to pay a visit to the back seat. That back seat is not comfortable whatsoever.
I know. I've been
I-
back there.
Yeah, it's solid. It's solid. That chair is solid. For those
I've
people who
been
never back in the back of the cruiser, that chair is solid.
I've been back there. I know.
Yeah.
Plenty of time actually.
So that's Massachusetts. We're as blue as you get. You think that we're not gonna do that?
Yeah, Boston is super blue.
Well,
Here
what's
in
super
Jersey,
blue?
I could walk in any city with a cigar in my hand, and they're fine with it. Cops be like, "Oh shit, what you smoking?" They're so like they're actually excited to see you smoke a cigar. Or if you're
Yeah,
smoking
you
a cigarette,
try
they
to
don't
litter.
care.
You try to litter, like you know how you like go out around and just like when you're done your cigarette, you go like that. You try to do that in Boston.
Oh no,
Told you I did. I went to Boston before and I did that, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's $500 fine.
Yeah, they say that everywhere. I know that.
it's $500 for the first offense. Second offense is $750. Third offense, I think, is
But the thing is, like, I
800.
dead ass. I've been doing it for so. I've been to Boston. I don't know when it was blue or green or red or whatever the fuck it was, but I've been to Boston and yes, I did smoke and yes, I did litter. I always litter with my fucking cigarette butts. And to be honest, nothing happened.
I've seen police officer pull somebody over for simply dumping the soda out of the window.
I don't dump. I just throw the whole bottle.
Well, they had
This bitch empty.
yeah.
Yeet.
They just
Yeah.
they dump it out. They just take the cap off and dump it out and put it in there. And then next thing the police is like 2 cars behind and you see the light. Woo! Yeah. That's Massachusetts for you.
Well, no, I did been there. I've been there, so I don't.
It really depends on what town, right? In Dorchester, nobody cares.
I don't know where the fuck. What Chester?
Dorchester is a ghetto.
I don't think I've been there, but okay.
Dorchester, Lowell, maybe not. Lawrence is the most like
But I think like who the fuck can go to Lawrence? There's nothing there.
Lawrence has something very famous for corrupt cops.
Like you know me, who the fuck go to Lawrence? Like that just sounds so white already.
Right, so yeah,
It's
if you go
not
to
it's not like
Lawrence-
prestigious type of shit town. Like that's why I hear when you say Lawrence.
well, if you go to my hometown over here in Lexington, it's even worse. I don't think there's one time I go to the center without seeing like 4 or 5 police officers.
Go where?
In Lexington, it's a historical town where they have the Minuteman statue.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but okay.
Well, it's a rich town.
Okay, but I don't go to those kind of town.
But, well, that's where I'm from. So,
Like I don't go to like historical town, tell the truth.
well,
Because they just it's boring.
it's so historical they're not allowing fast food in the town.
Like
Oh.
I said, it's like it's boring. Like who the fuck want to go there? Like if I go visit you, you tell me to go to your house. I was like,
I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go
Like-
there. That once the school is done, I'm done with school over there. I bolt it out of that town, even though we still have a house there.
And it's like I don't understand about historical. I mean, it's nice, I guess.
The whole
to keep-
Massachusetts is historical.
It's part of the 13 colonies.
Yeah, Boston Tea Party, Minuteman. You know, I'll fight against the
You
British.
keep saying, who the fuck is this man thing?
Minuteman.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Minuteman is like the army before the army. So like they're famous called Minuteman, but they're just the military people. They're called Minuteman because they take 1 minute to get ready.
I know about M&M's.
God, man. You gotta okay, Paul Revere. Do you know Paul Revere?
No.
The name's not familiar.
Paul Revere, the British are coming.
Okay.
No.
All right. His history has it that he was the one that brought the information back and said that the British are coming and got the Minutemen ready and they fought them. At the
Oh, you talking about that male guy?
well, yeah, technically he's a messenger.
Yeah.
Even though that
Okay.
never happened, guys.
See, if you say messenger, I would understand. I don't know what the fuck who he is.
Yeah.
So.
Even though that never really happened, Paul Revere actually got captured. They will never say British are coming because they are British. They were British settlers, so they wouldn't say
Mhm.
British are coming. So somehow people Hollywood that shit.
Yep.
But yeah, that was a historical town because I have a battle of the Battle of Lexington Green or something. That battle of the Bunker Hills. They had the battle over there. Every year they reenact that battle over there with like musket guns and stuff like that.
That sound gay. That sound like nerds.
Well, it's historical. It's tourism.
Nerds.
The Renaissance.
You call yourself American, yet you're anti-American history.
No. I'm not anti-American history. I'm not anti-American history. I think when you reenact it, you're like nerds.
Well, they reenacted to educate the younger people.
Like I say, nerds.
Okay. Well, technically they are nerds. They wouldn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all of them. Every single one look fucking creepy as fuck.
No, everybody over there is it's a nerd town. It's a school town.
Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah. So that's what it is. It is a nerd town.
I get this picture like Eric at one of those events, like, hear ye, thy
That's
now.
what they say.
You know, hear ye, thy shall not crossest thy path. And you hear Eric in the background, fucking nerd.
No,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. I respect American history. I'm very American pro, but there's certain things that like, come on, bro.
Well, how else you gotta educate the kids how it was
Teach them like a fucking normal person. Stop reading. They acting like retards.
Well, that's the thing. I can tell you a story all day long, but without seeing it, it's not the same thing. Seeing is believing, right?
Or maybe you show them a movie.
You can show them a movie, but still not as cool as actually see people like line up.
No.
And you see them take 47 minutes to reload a gun.
I can tell you, I have never been there one time.
If they do reenacting, they should reenact slavery. Let's see how that goes.
I have never.
You know what I mean? Like you want to talk about education? Tell them, reenact slavery, and
there's nothing to
let's do
reenact
it.
about slavery. What's there to
okay.
reenact?
I don't know, fucking
I'm sorry,
running from
Master.
under the tunnel, fucking
Sorry, Master.
whipping, fucking reenacting the cornfield, something like that. I don't fucking know.
I'm pretty sure if you go to where they they filmed the Schindler's List and stuff like that, they will definitely reenact it there.
Yeah, and make sure the black people was a slave to reenact it.
There is zero left. There is zero left. I respect black people. I know that they're cool and everything.
Oh, I love them.
But for anybody to use that card, like the slavery card, dude, there's nothing left. There's nobody that's slave left.
I love. Sometimes I think I'm black, except for the other part. But the rest of them is like, sometimes like I think the black culture is very catchy and very
Oh wait, hold on. There's a different black culture. I'm not black, but I can tell you. But there's a black culture and there's Hollywood black culture.
I'm talking about fucking hood black culture.
Nah,
Are you talking about innocent black
like,
culture, or you got
it's like I'm talking about the black culture that you go in a room like everyone could get it, and you like all of them look at you like who the fuck you talking to?
That does not
that kind of shit.
That does not. That's a Hollywood black culture.
No. Like I don't know. Did you grow up? Did you grow up in the hood, Tony?
I grew up in the hood. Yes.
Yeah, like predominantly black people. Rick, you understand me, right?
Yeah.
But
the thing is, like, I grew up school 90% black people, neighborhood 100% of black people.
But they don't go out like, oh, who the fuck are you? No.
Fuck yes they do. Oh fuck yes they do, boy.
No, they don't.
Yes,
You
they do.
wild. You got the fucking Hollywood fucking black people. We got the real hood shit. Bro, they would come, they would pull up to your house, they pop the trunk, they're like, you want me to make it rain? And we're like, fuck no, we don't. See, Tony don't understand that part either, did you?
Yeah, because I don't go hang out that kind of place.
Exactly. So you didn't grow.
I grew up in the hood, yes, and people get robbed there all the time.
No, that's beside the point. That's different. But like when you actually hang out with them,
majority of the students are black.
Yes, but like you go to the barbecue, you go, you know what I mean? You go hang out with them.
I don't go.
Do you sit on the porch with them?
Well, if I'm sitting on the porch, look down, it's all black people.
No, that's not the point I'm talking about.
Okay. It's all black people and Asian.
Yes, but the thing is, like, do you sit with them?
I wouldn't. I'm like
I did. We all fucking did.
Why would I do that? I can't speak English.
That's the fun part too. When you don't speak English, they got some jokes on your ass, boy.
Well, I'm pretty sure they make fun of my name all day long, man.
No, name is the worst. The last thing you want to worry about.
Right? I don't have the time to go hang out with them. I see them hang out all the time. They have this like right next to where the apartment is, there is a parking lot. And the parking lot is all like broken down cars. It's all abandoned cars. And they just hang out there every day.
Yeah, and you know what they do back there? They throw dice, they box, they do all these little shit that they do.
Yeah. The only time I ever hang out with them was like I got a roller skate. I was roller skate over there, and
you roller skate.
the only place I can practice. So
wait, hold up. You roll it?
Oh, let me tell you this, okay? I only got to roller skate at that place one time, and I got kicked out.
You don't fucking bring roller skate to fucking. Oh my god, dude!
Well, at the time, they were roller skating too.
They
have kids that roller skates over there. Dude, you gotta understand, your era and my era is 10 years apart, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
10 years apart. Mine is like, early Nickelodeon thing. I don't hang out with the adults. I hang out with the kids. Gap hoodies and stuff like that.
Gap hoodies.
Gap hoodie, Jordans, yeah.
Rick, have you seen any of your boys wear fucking Gap hoodies?
You gotta understand. Again, Rick is like 20 years apart from me.
No. The thing is, like, so Rick is like how many years apart from me?
About like what, 8?
8, right?
8 or 7.
And we know Kool-Aids.
I know Kool-Aids. No. Kool-Aids and fried chicken. Yeah, I get that. I get that.
No, that's not.
With me, like growing up, it was like we had the lunch table. The lunch table is when we roast people, and they will roast and roast and roast, and then any single person that would say something, they would just get up. You got a fucking problem with me? Say to my fucking face.
I don't even get to say that because I don't understand what the hell they're saying.
Again, it's I know exactly what Eric is talking about.
Like not only I've been friends with black people, I went on a black people TV channel.
What, you got into BET or something?
No, it's like PBS or something like that. They have a thing for the black people a certain time, and one of my black friend's father is a host of that TV. Yeah,
you're not black until you get into Vlad.
Yeah, so different location, different outfits, because that whole area.
But it just showed that I love the black culture.
Nope.
I mean, there's some shit that I can't stand, but that's the same for every culture, actually.
No, we need to have Innocent here to kind of like, defend that black culture.
Innocent is like fucking half white, bro.
Where he's from in New York, I wouldn't. The borough is just more hood. Where he's from, it's not really like. Like I mean, I grew up in the hood. North.
I seen where Innocent parent lived.
But like, okay, here's the thing about the hood is right. Is that Asian tend to crowd towards Asian hood, and then if they can't fit into Asian hood, they fit into.
No, we are. I don't know how your generation did it, but we are very mixed. Like our Asian hood is the hood. Period. There was no Asian hood. There was no black. It was just the hood, and that's all they call it.
No. In Boston, it's very separated. So we have Quincy, which is predominantly working Asians, and then we have Cambridge, which has mixed between Asian and black. And then we have the northeastern area at the edge of the Brookline, which is all black.
Like black. I don't know. Like when I grew up, we were all in there. There was some Asian guy that's so fucking black that I was like, damn, are you black or Asian?
But then like it gets like again, it's the 10-year apart. You're like in the 2000s. I'm in here in the 90s.
And I don't know. I've been here since 92.
Okay.
Newark is divided into, I'll say 3 sections.
So, like, what kind of people are you?
Four.
What age are you hanging out with people? Like, I was hanging out with people like 5th grade, 6th grade. Like, who
Oh.
are you hanging out with?
I hang out with from elementary all the way to college.
Yeah. So, like, okay, I don't hang out with people at college because I don't. I'm Asian. I can't understand anything they say. So I just at home watching kids shows, try to learn English.
You don't go out?
I don't go out.
I used to go out a lot.
That is wild.
Because if I go out, I'm risking myself getting robbed.
That's when you learn.
I
I mean,
don't have anything for them to rob.
I mean, it all depends
And they
on how
won't
you
rob you, bro. What the fuck?
They will.
If you empty your pocket, they're like, all right, cool, you got nothing.
No,
The
no, no,
main
no.
thing
My
with
uncle
They
the
might
got
take
hood,
your
robbed.
shoes though. They might take your shoes.
Yeah, well,
the main thing with the hood is you cannot look scared. When you're walking around, you gotta
I
walk.
can't even look scared because I don't even understand what they're saying.
Like when you walk around, you gotta walk straight ahead. You see a group of dudes, look at them, give them a little head
basically,
nod.
Rick. So basically, Tony just there.
I'm
Yeah,
there.
he-
I just
He
don't
just,
go out and hang out.
he just plop there. That's it. He doesn't communicate. He doesn't do it. He just
I can't understand them.
He just exists.
yeah, but
Okay,
I don't
I
understand. Like,
came to United States in 1995 July. Okay, I didn't speak fluent English until 2000.
okay, you got a lot of time by that time.
So I
Yeah.
got 5 years of not knowing anybody. By 98, I moved out of there.
So I'm just saying, like, I got a friend that he freshly off the boat from Vietnam, and this dude just turned really hood. Like, just
So 95,
like he hang out with more black people than me. I was like,
95
bro.
to 98, 95 to 98, I was in the hood. After 98, I moved to as white as you can get, Lexington.
So you didn't grow up there?
Oh, 3 years. Oh yeah, I grew up in Asia.
Yeah, we had a Vietnamese dude that came off the boat, and we adopted him in the hood.
Dude, fresh off the boat Vietnamese, bro. They don't fuck around. They try to, the thing is, like, they try to fit in so fucking much that they will fucking do anything,
That's why I said we
any
adopted
wild
him.
shit that you want.
So if you want to talk about Asian hood, I got all I hang out like that all the time.
No,
When I
Asian
first
hood is not in this country. I don't care.
Yeah, but like that's why we can talk about Asian hood. That's easy, right? Smoking, men
Well,
squad,
because you know when you fucking have a country full of Asian, what else you gonna
right.
have?
But you know, you did also too. You kind of half grow up there. You can't even Asian squad, man.
First of all, I didn't half grow up there. I came here when I was 2 years old.
Okay.
Do I half grow up there? No, I don't think
But
so.
even a 2-year-old, don't you go to the bathroom on your own?
A
You don't
2-year-old,
remember?
bro, I don't remember how I went to the bathroom.
You squat.
The fuck, dude?
I don't know. But like, you know, in terms of why are you eating the mic? Keep the speaker blowing my. I gotta turn it down so much. I can't hear it.
You shut up. You fucking blow up your eardrum.
Yeah, you're very close. I can hear it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little gainy.
Yeah.
Just
But
let me be. Just let me be.
you gotta fix your gain level.
Well, I have to fucking move. I don't want to.
You can't even hear yourself, so you don't even know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, Asian hood, I get it. I mean, that's why I'm more more relatable to Asian hood than a black hood. But I live here, doing for that 3 years, and it's kind of scary. So every day I hear somebody got robbed.
Yeah, it's normal.
Every day I hear
like
somebody
I said,
got robbed.
what's so special about that?
Yeah, so I only went to a black dinner one time where they say the prayer and stuff like that. That was it. And here's the thing, right? In Massachusetts, there's more like an Italian or like a Irish mob than
Mhm.
black mob.
Yeah, that
Those
didn't
I
happen to
saw.
me. We have we have this church just for black people, and for some reason, I catch myself in there. Dude, I catch myself in there, and they have this whole crazy event for like there's like this park, this random street around, just a round street. I don't know, but
I went to the church
It
when I
was
was here. I went to the church full of black people, and it's part of the school thing. And then they were giving out this like chip and thing, and everybody's supposed to go there, open your mouth. They put a chip in your mouth.
That's the body of Christ.
Yeah, and I didn't know what that is because I wasn't Christian or anything. I said this chip tastes bad. It doesn't have any flavor.
Well, no shit. It's supposed to be flavorless.
Yeah, they don't want me to be there ever again. Yeah, ever since that, I don't have to go to that anymore.
I fell asleep in it a couple times.
Well, you can sit there, on that wooden chair with the Bible in front of you. You can fall asleep. Nobody cares.
I was dead. I was like,
I used to bring my Game Boy to church. So
But yeah,
quiet.
ever since then, I never got asked to go. Ever since then, I never had to.
Well, you
go
had a
again.
Game Boy, Rick? You fucking lucky shit.
I had a
Mom
Game
used to
Boy.
bring in her purse, and I used to like when she was praying, I would like sneak my hand into my mom's purse. I'll take my Game Boy out and just turn it on.
And turn it
Bro,
on, and everybody's like praying, and out here they hear.
I didn't get my first. I couldn't get my first Game Boy into. I was like 12, and had to steal that shit.
Oh shit!
I mean, for me, it was my dad who bought it for me. Went and 2003, he bought it. Went to Costco and had like a deal on it. He bought one for me and my sister.
At that time, I remember Game Boy was $100 US.
Yeah.
in my
Yeah.
era.
Well,
Yeah.
Costco had it for 65.
We
My
had
dad
it-
Well,
had
they're just
Well,
punch
at your era, Game Boy is already like cheaper. But in my era, it's the old big chunky four.
Yeah, I know
Game Boy,
though. I used to have
Yeah,
that.
Mine was a
I
Game Boy. Mine was
bought-
the Advanced SP.
I bought that. Advanced SP, bro. You are way later. Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
you're
of here.
way later. You're
Like-
the one that.
Yeah, backlit. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember those chunky Game Boy. Because we went to the pawn shop to get it, and the guy wanted like $65.
Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, $65. My mom was like, she taught. This is when I know how much my mom made an hour. She's like, think about this, son. I made $3.25 an hour,
Wow.
Jesus.
and I was like, I just look at her like, I got straight A's.
Wow. She had to literally work 2 days to buy you that.
Yeah, but then I end up didn't get it, and I
Actually,
didn't
3
get that until later. I didn't get a Game Boy until later, and I had to steal mine because we couldn't fucking afford it.
You're the one that steal my fucking Game Boy because I
Probably.
lost I
Hey,
lost my
I
Game
steal
Boy.
from the Asian man. There's some rich ass Asian
I
kid.
lost my Game Boy. It's got Ninja Gaiden on.
Oh no, I only steal the one with Pokemon.
At the time, okay, Pokemon's way later for me. Pokemon's way later. We when we started, it was just Ninja Gaiden, Mario's, Dr. Mario's, or like Tetris, that kind of game. Yeah, Pokemon's way later. Jeez. See, it's the generation difference. Generation difference. By the way, this Camacho, not for me. I have 4 more. Maybe I'll revisit it. Let it sit for a little bit, but it wasn't that good, unfortunately. But I have one of the the Knuckle Sandwich Puro. I'll smoke it next time. I'll smoke it tomorrow.
You know,
Mhm.
since the ITS come out, I don't know any cigar. I haven't looked at any cigar. I know old ones, and that's it. I don't know new ones. No new ones that I know of. Actually.
Well, to me, it's still important knowledge to learn more so that I can do better.
Yeah.
Just see the combinations, how it works, and then all right.
No, I ain't gonna buy it though. Fuck that.
All right. Yeah. Anyways, we had to stop here. It's 1 hour 44 minute now. So if we don't end here, the thing's not gonna upload correctly. So we'll end it here. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll have a regular show. So we'll talk about more stuff on the regular show. You know what? Hey, get Innocent to come out. We'll talk about the Black Hood.
No, anything gonna come on. Like I don't want to talk about Black. I just want to talk about colognes.
What football? That would be dangerous too. So
I mean, I don't think New Rochelle is that much of a hood. Like, I don't really hear anybody claiming, "Yo, I'm from Rochelle."
Didn't he move to even more of a hood?
I mean, where he lives now, that's the
Yeah.
hood. Like, he lives in the, I'm not gonna say the street, but
Let's see if he fit in.
No, dude,
Was-
the thing is, like,
father used to live there, and holy shit,
you see Innocent Life. He be sitting outside in the front porch and shit now. Gangster,
Really?
rapping it.
Oh wow! I have to.
Yeah,
Like
that
he's
area
rapping
he
in a
moved to
lot in the freaking live. I was like, bro,
Yeah,
Your
that whole
background's not
area,
green no more.
that whole area he's at, it's all Section 8. It's not the best neighborhood at all.
I want to
don't
see if
even go there.
he can fit in. I want to see if he can fit in.
He fits in 100%. That area is
Oh.
predominantly black. It's like
Just-
that little section is predominantly black.
Just because you're the same skin color does not mean you fit in.
I mean, you blend in pretty well.
you can blend in.
You blend in and fit in are two different things.
Like if I go, like, well, I mean, listen, my stepfather was there, and he's Puerto Rican, and he could fit in because he wore, his
Well, the thing is, like,
he has scullies and how he dressed, baggy shirts and jerseys and baggy sweats or jeans or whatever. So my stepfather fit in.
well, I don't know. If Innocent want to fit in, he might have to smoke a Black Mile.
Maybe he did.
Maybe a cherry flavor too.
I don't know.
Or the red wine.
Oh, there you go, Rick. You're right. Red wine. You got that one. All right, boy. I see you.
All right, so we're in it here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And another 2 weeks before we do the smoke together. So yeah, we got plenty of time. We'll see
Go
you
buy
guys
the
tomorrow.
ITS, boys.
Yeah, go get
Also,
it.
next time you
ITS.
see me, I'm gonna have braces.
Oh, you are? You're doing
Wait,
braces?
what?
Tomorrow I'm getting braces.
A little late.
No.
Invisalign?
I'm gonna see my options tomorrow.
Oh no, don't do Invisalign. Don't do the regular. It hurts. It hurts a lot. It hurts a
Ah,
lot.
dude,
and you can't even brush your
Rick.
teeth.
How are you gonna?
Yeah.
How are you gonna bite that clit without hurting anymore?
I mean, it's mostly tongue, anyways.
No, but sometimes you give a little nibble.
How that conversation went there. Anyway,
I just gotta make sure, razor.
Go somewhere else to talk about that. We're down here. We're down here. Have a good night, everybody. Jesus Christ. Good night.